I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
His ties are really pretty now.
We need to do something.
That flag needs to be burned.
Every single day.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we've got a great show planned for you, but first we need to thank today's sponsor. It is at Capricorn Queen 7534. Thank you very much, Capricorn, for sponsoring today's episode, and I hope you're having a great day. But listen, we've got a lot of madness to get to, my friends, and take a look at this guy. He wants Iran to launch some missiles to take out the White House and everybody in it. Yep, they're not just done with Trump, they're done with the country. That's right, my friends, we're going all the way from the madness to the moon. It's going to be quite the ride. But first, we're jumping into that liberal pool of madness, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right, thanks.
I hope Iran turn the blue and white state into nothing but ash and everything that live in that. As a matter of fact, I hope Iran got some sleeper cells over here. Start getting rid of some of these over here on this land.
You do realize that you are on this land, so you better watch out what you wish for, my friend. Because you might just be asking for your own demise. Jeez Louise.
Because these MAGA ain't worth a and we would not be in this position if it wasn't for that place over there on the other side of the pond. I hope Iran kill every there. And I hope Iran wipe that whole out. Turn it into nothing but dust. I hope both of them get whatever the they got coming to them in the most horrible, barbaric, savage, and brutal way. Disrespectfully. And not only do I wish that on them over there, I hope they do the same shit to our Attorney General. I hope all of them lose their heads, because they all criminals and they ain't worth a and this country would be better off without them. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if Iran slipped a missile over here and blew the whole White House up with them bitches in it.
Jeez.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings a bit. Not even a little bit. Blow that bitch up with that shitty in it. Him, his wife, his children, and everybody that's backing him in that. Turn all they ass into nothing but dust, because that's what they deserve, each and every one of them.
Man, you are one twisted fuck.
A black man wishing death and violence upon thousands of innocent people? Yep, that checks out. Yeah, that dude is pretty cold-hearted.
The moment boots enter the ground in Iran will be the moment Iran starts broadcasting drone footage showing American soldiers screaming for their mommy in their last moments of life.
I just heard a girl on here say that it's making more sense to just go door to door and collecting an angry mob, and I couldn't even think of anything better, because at this point, we literally are doing nothing about it. We're just, I mean, for example, this video, what is this going to do?
Nothing. I'm pretty sure nothing.
We need to do something. We need to, we need to do something. But nope, continue scrolling. They need to talk to God about the sins that they've done, and we need to arrange that meeting.
Wow.
Violence needs violence. I'm sick of this peaceful shit. They're eating children.
Man, seeing all of these American flags at No Kings protests makes me really sad.
And it probably made you really effing high, because it looks like you're totally stoned, my man.
Because I want to see this country completely reformatted from the ground up. I don't want this shit to stay the United States of America anymore. That flag needs to be burned and replaced. I don't want to replace one old decrepit sucker with another old decrepit sucker.
Is it just me, or have you all noticed that Donald Trump seems to be wearing nicer clothes lately? I mean, he used to just always have on that dingy old blue suit with a crappy old red tie.
Yeah, I'm sure President Trump gets all of his clothes from the clearance rack. Yeah, okay.
And now it looks like he's wearing some custom-made, delicious silk suits. And his ties are really pretty now. Am I the only one who notices that?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't understand why he would decide to take off his MAGA uniform in the midst of his MAGA. Well, anyway, let's ask the question of the day, just to be sure.
All right.
Hey, Alexa, is Donald Trump still alive?
Donald Trump is still alive.
Oh,
9 years old.
really? Well, all right.
You guys all know how I feel about the Orange Man, and I still do. And I still beat the shit out of him every day. Every single day.
Wow.
Because whether he's saying something I don't like or I just have a bad day, I take it out on the Orange Man. And always will.
I don't care if it's April Fool's or not. Please, somebody just tell me that it happened. I need a little hope core right now.
These people are crazy.
And here's a look at the inner monologue of an average liberal lady. It is quite fascinating. Take a look.
Go to the dentist, go to work, pay your taxes, eat healthy. Food is bad, food is evil, all the food is filled with poison. Stay grounded. Email, text, call. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in so long. Work. Period. Bleeding. Period. Relax. Insurance. Pay a bill. Can't sleep. Take your vitamins. Maybe nap. Wake up. Hello? Are you coming? Are you on the way? Are you gonna have a baby? Do you want kids? Government! Work. Scalp treatment. Government! New body lotion. Poison! Politics! The president! Brunch?
Rinse and repeat, and you've got a liberal.
Let's talk about how psychotic this comment is.
Okay.
My watch is $10 a month for the service of it,
Okay.
and my nails are about $100 a month. $120. Do you think I'm $120 short on my rent?
I mean, you could be. I don't know why that's a psychotic question, but okay.
Do you think $120 is, it's not even 100, it's 110. $110. Do you think that is going to save me?
Could.
Like, quick question.
Yeah, I
like,
could.
how out of touch with poor people are you to say this? Like, the privilege you have to have no idea what it is like to struggle. Why don't you try counting your blessings instead of harassing people on the internet who are struggling?
Okay, but if you're struggling, why are you wasting $120 or whatever on nails and a phone, an Apple Watch? That kind of going against your own argument there. Okay.
Have you considered doing that?
Just like everybody else.
I don't think that's just like everybody else, but okay.
Not that hard.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I hope that helps answer a lot of your guys' questions.
Well, I think it actually created a lot more questions, to be totally honest with you.
If we all just started our own small businesses and dedicated to only shop at each other's small businesses, we could turn this shit around real quick.
So your anti-capitalism stance is to create more capitalism? And up next, we have a couple of Karens making the world a better place.
My name is spelled S-A-R-A-H, Sarah, with an H. I'm really sorry, ma'am. This happens every time I come.
Well, if it happens every time, just change your name or something, or just give it a rest. It's not that big of a deal.
Do you guys have a permit to be here?
Are you filming us?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Is this unpermitted solicitation? In Edina?
Look, first of all, why do you even care if a little girl is selling Girl Scout cookies? Secondly, this is in Minnesota, where Somalian people have been fleecing the state for billions of dollars, and you're concerned about this little girl selling maybe a few $100s worth of Girl Scout cookies? And furthermore, I don't think you need to have a permit to sell Girl Scout cookies. Maybe you just need to like go ask the store owner if you could set up in front of their store. I mean, give me a break.
Minor? I really would like you to not. So we're in a public place, and I'm just filming you. Are you permitted? Are you permitted to sell these?
I would really like you not to.
Are you permitted to sell these? Do you have a permit?
Oh, there's the Karen. Do you see her in the reflection? What a horrible person. My gosh, mind your own business. Always have to insert yourself into issues that don't concern you. They like live, it's like their essence, it's what they live off of, is just creating issues for other people that aren't there to begin with.
No, okay, that's what I thought.
You don't need a permit to sell Girl Scout cookies. I would have turned to my daughter and explained what a Karen is and point to her. Yeah, I think that's exactly what that mother should have done, but she kind of missed the opportunity to, really teach her daughter to stand up for herself. But instead, she hit her face and ran into the store like a coward. She missed a really good opportunity. That's too bad. You go door to door selling, not have your mom do a big table at a fancy place. Your mom is not supposed to sell the cookies. The scout is. Well, when I was in Boy Scouts, every year we sold candy bars, and that was kind of a big deal. They were actually quite delicious. I had quite a few myself that my mom ended up having to buy. But yeah, I remember at one point setting up in front of a bank, just like that little girl did. But it was just me and my buddy, fellow scout. And yeah, we just sold candy bars to people coming in and out of the bank. The bank had no issue, and no cop came and, patted us down, asking us if we had permits. If you're enjoying the show and would like to support what I do here, scan the QR code. Links are down below. Let's do a hot chocolate because it keeps the Lib Zone going. Let's get back to it.
Well, I have this thing, call it a little quirk, if you will. I have hair in my armpit. I have it there for a few reasons. One, lazy. Two, the patriarchy. And three, your response to them tells me everything I need to know about you.
And you looking like that tells me everything I need to know about you.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that if somebody has like schizophrenia or depression or, a personality disorder, they shouldn't take meds for it because it's all in their head and they can just make it go away, right?
No, I'm saying you need to go to a psychologist or maybe a psychiatrist or perhaps both, because you definitely need some mental help.
Hey y'all, happy Trans Day of Visibility. I know it's been a while since I made a video like this, but
it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's been weird in the States for trans people right now.
Wow, okay.
Like, incredibly.
Why?
Just a sec. Obligatory kitty time.
Oh, thank you.
Like, I really try not to be a person that's scared or, like, doomsaying, but shit's bad. Like, it's real bad. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not.
How?
But anyway, we'll
persist
like we always have and like we always will. I love y'all. Stay safe, okay? Just do what you have to stay safe, but stand strong, alright? Bye.
Okay, so this is how my voice sounds one day on T.
What?
Hey, my name is Misha, and this is what I sound like 9 months on T.
So, my queerness has come full circle because somehow, I have become
more delusional or something?
so queer that we have circled back to I am a whole heterosexual man. Yep.
I want to make a video about this because it's happened to me several times throughout my transition. Public service announcement. Okay. What the ocean in the basket? If I, a trans woman, express that I am struggling with bottom dysphoria and it's something I deal with every day and I'm just having an impossible time trying to cope because like I won't be able to have the surgery for a very long time, the correct response from you as a trans woman is not to reach out and tell me that you just got the surgery and that you've never been happier.
The Instagram MAGA bodybuilder trolls are after me, bitch. But do you think I'm really gonna get my feelings hurt by someone who thinks metacognition is like Grok's baby sister or something? These bitches have no clue how to clock rhetoric, how to clock logic, how to clock truth, how to clock facts, how to check their own feelings at the door, bitch. And I'm supposed to get my feelings hurt? Off. I'm still fat and gorgeous and transgender.
Why do you hate Trump? You seem young. Yeah. Well, I hate Trump because, well, he's doing everything. He's making it a crime to be trans. He's deporting people who are like legal immigrants, and he's deporting people who aren't even immigrants. People who are born here. He's just doing all these horrible things, and he doesn't even he's denying climate change exists, and then dirtying the world.
How's he making it a crime to be trans?
I've heard that in an article and from some of my friends, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I wouldn't put it past him.
Are you trans?
No, I am not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there's still trans people. I saw a few in the mall.
I am pansexual though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
It means that I don't really mind gender at all. If I like someone, I like them.
How many genders are there?
I don't know a specific number or anything. Yeah.
Like more than 2?
I would say so, yes.
More than 50?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, well.
How many genders are there?
There's people on the left screaming every day that there's racism, there's systemic racism. But if you're black, well, you can't be racist. But I think they're totally wrong. And this guy is a great example. Let's take a look at his, dare say, dark heart. Is that racist? I don't know. Let's take a look.
One of y'all ugly ass crackers that was on my live, all you had to do was just go ahead and scroll by. But your little bitch monk ass had to sit there and report my shit talking about I was promoting violence and harming your ugly ceiling paint body, sour cream somebody face, neck, musty, nipple, pussy, face ass heifer hoe.
I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
What?
Y'all you think I done made you mad and piss you off? I'm really finna get back on live. Now after this phone charge up, I'm gonna eat your ugly ass up. You have my word. I just won my appeal, you dumb you. Now, you was mad before, you ain't like what I was saying, you really ain't gonna like what I got to say now, you damn. Well, I can't think of too many more shit.
And here we go.
Tile body, nipple face.
You already did the nipple thing. You got to come up with something new, my friend.
Pimple lip ass, herpes carrying syphilis bitch.
Yeah, it's cool to be a white racist piece of shit right now and all of this shit because you feel like you can get away with it. But there are a lot more people out here that ain't got nothing to lose or who just don't give a right now. And they ain't got no qualms or qualms about punching you dead in your shit.
And who exactly are you talking about? Other white people? Or somebody else?
It's out here who will blast your teeth down your throat and stand there and wait for the police to come.
So much kindness and love. It just wraps around you like a warm blanket. These last two gentlemen did prove a point that the world is not just rainbows and cupcakes and unicorns and everything's going to be beautiful. This next guy, he's a dad and he's got some good advice. I think it's good advice. I'd love to hear from you. But he says, look, you don't want to be mean to your kids, but you don't want to be pumping them up full of fluff. You know what I'm saying? You need to talk some crap to them every once in a while to get them ready for the real world. So anyways, it's interesting. Take a look.
Talk shit to your kids, man. I'm serious. Talk shit to your kids, and this is why. And I'm not saying be like deliberately really mean to them, but talk shit to them. call them some names here and there, because the world is gonna f them up if you don't. The truth is, we all want to live in this beautiful, sunshine, rainbows, and everything good all the time world, but that's not the reality. People are sad, people are angry, people are mean. Somebody's having bad days. So if you don't talk shit to your kid, they're gonna go out in the world, somebody's gonna talk shit to them, they're gonna cry, they're gonna be sad, they're gonna be emotional, they're not gonna be able to take it. And that's what the real world looks like. So if you're a parent, and you're super gentle parenting, you know, kudos to you, but unfortunately I think your kid's gonna grow up and get his ass kicked or her ass kicked. So talk shit to your kids.
Probably.
Just my 2 cents. Have a great day.
That awkward moment when the pattern on your clothes makes it look like a tiny man is riding you like a horse. Well, let's take a look and see what that's all about. Oh, yeah. Totally. Oh, man. I love these optical illusions that happen sometimes when you're taking photographs. Do you see it? It's on the left. Yeah, there it is. It totally looks like he's riding her. And like in a nice way, not in the other way.
So is it time to put in parameters for who can run and be elected into office? Because after the disaster of Donald Trump's first and now second term, I think it's plain as day that we need to have somebody who understands what they're doing.
Translation, she just wants a Democrat as the president, and she doesn't care who it is.
So I think minimum education requirements. I think they need to have held at least one governmental office. There should be age limits as far as how young, yes, but also how old you can be. What we have seen is that people in power have no parameters right now. There are no safe rails. There are no guard rails. There's no one that Donald Trump is listening to because no one is forcing him to have to listen to counsel.
And here is Boise Mayor Lauren McLean taking down the LGBTQ flag from the Capitol building because they just passed the law saying that they couldn't fly it. And of course, they're making it look like it's the death of the nation taking down this flag. This is definitely the step in the right direction. This is what should be mandated by law in all Capitol buildings and all official government buildings, quite frankly. And I'm talking to, the mayor here in Utah. She's super LGBT. I don't know what's going on with Boise in Utah. It's kind of, anyways, let's take a look at the tragedy.
It's not political. It's not religious. It's not ideological.
It's not ideological. What are you talking about? It's totally ideological. That's the whole point of forcing this flag down everyone's throats. Give me a break, lady. Okay.
For each other will carry us through. Yes,
there you go.
Our love for each other will carry us
delicious.
through. We're here with our courage.
Gay. And here's Rahm Emanuel, quite frankly, being one of the only two Democrats I think that have the balls to tell the truth. The other one being Fetterman. But remarkably, he's spouting truth all over in this interview. And I think maybe it's because he wants to run for president in 2028. Quite frankly, I don't know. I think he might be a good... I'm not a Democrat, but he might be a good choice. It would make things interesting for sure. Let's take a look.
We lost the plot. We as Democrats nationally, from Latinx to defunding the police to police organizations are all racist to bringing a set of cultural wars to our schools. We are on the losing side of those cultural wars. Full stop. You are worried about bathroom access and locker room access. Why don't you focus on classroom excellence? You have 50% of our kids not reading at grade level.
Well, they can just say we can do both.
You've proven you can't. Because you've permitted a 30-year low in reading and math scores, and nobody seems to be calling the whistle on this. We've lost the plot.
Why?
Because the part...
Why? What? He's just explaining it, dude. Come on. Are you that dense?
Party got unanchored. Every one of our most successful electoral presidents anchored themselves in what I call middle-class values and values that are universal, at least in this country, ascribed to. We
Yeah, it's called common sense.
went from acceptance to advocacy.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference. And I'll just take one on that I shouldn't. So here goes. I remember fighting for Title IX. The reason we are champions in women's sports in the Olympics and soccer, hockey, etc., is Title IX. Why would you undercut the premise of Title IX with the ability of trans men playing in women's sports?
What? Oh my gosh! What? He just killed the sacred cow. What is going on here? Well, look, good for you, Ron. I mean, that is definitely, that takes some courage, my friend.
To me, it's insane.
It's baffling.
You're undermining one of the great accomplishments we as a country, but also spearheaded by the Democratic Party, Title IX. And we're undercutting it.
So here's a good political cartoon. It says, Tuesday, pick your gender day, socialism food line every day at lunch break. And today's guest, Mayor Zoran Mamdani, and he says, in New York City, if you work hard and make money, you will grow up to give it to somebody who doesn't. And one of the kids very wisely says, his slogan is, make lazy, broke, and useless great again. Well, I mean, that is the Democrat way. And we always need to remember that the Democratic Party, at its heart, are former Nazis, once were KKK, past Dixiecrats, ex-Confederates, no longer segregationists, have been slavers, domestic terrorists, and Antifa. Wow, it takes guts for any Democrat to admit that their party went off the rails. He is spot on, and I totally agree with she's right. Rahm is a Democrat. I was a Democrat. I didn't leave the party. The party left me. Rahm is the only one calling out this BS. Yeah, totally. I mean, him and Fetterman, literally the only ones in the party doing it. And I think he is pointing this out because they plan to run him in 2028. Now, I don't want to give the Democrats any kind of advantage, but yes, I think he probably will run in 2028, and I think he will actually be a formidable opponent if he sticks to these talking points, because this is definitely going back onto the plateau of sanity and common sense. So, welcome back, I guess. Well, that could be a good plan for the Democrats come 2028, but we got to remember right now,
the Democrat Party does not fight for, care about, or represent American citizens. It is an entity devoted exclusively to the defense of hardened criminals, gangbangers, and illegal alien killers and terrorists. The Democrat Party is not a political party. It is a domestic extremist organization.
But it's not about money for me. So do I ever think about it? Yes. Could it happen? Yeah, it could happen. If the opportunity presented itself, the right opportunity presented itself. Look, if I wanted to, I know people are going to think I'm crazy. This is going to be the headline, and people are going to laugh about it. I think I could be president of the United States. I could definitely run this country better than Donald Trump.
And here's Jesse Waters saying that Gavin Newsom might actually make history if he becomes president. And here's why.
I believe Gavin Newsom could be the first woman president because when I hear him talk, he sounds like a woman. The kind of emotional instability, you don't know whether he's having a midlife crisis, an identity crisis, a crisis of confidence. I read the book, and it's great. And he's got so much potential with his athleticism, his hair. He's a genuinely nice guy. But the only reason he's running for president is to prove his worth to his father and to get back at all the bullies who beat the crap out of him in middle school. Now, I'm saying, don't run for president, run to see a psychiatrist instead.
And yesterday, Artemis 2 launched, which I think is a really great moment for America. They're going back to the moon. They're not going to land. They're just going to kind of zip around and come back. But this is the closest to the moon we've been in decades, and I think it's exciting. And quite frankly, it's going to be really interesting to watch the footage, the live feeds on these 4K cameras to see if they just like debunk or maybe prove that there might be some stuff up on the moon that we're not supposed to know about. I don't know, but it's all going to be interesting, and I'm excited to watch and see how they do, because the Artemis 3 mission, which I think is like in another year or two, if this one is successful, that one's going to actually land on the moon, which is pretty awesome. Take a look at the launch.
4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston, now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds.
And just like me, this next kid is very excited to go back to the moon. And when asked why he's excited, well, he doesn't mix words.
Why do you want to be here? Why do you love space? Why do you love being a part of history?
We're going back to the frickin' moon, that's why.
And lastly, of course, we have those that think that we have never gone to the moon. I personally think we have. I'd be interested to know if you think we've been to the moon. But let's check out this next lady. She's kind of a Debbie Downer.
Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of booger-eating liars. Sitting out here saying you going back to the moon. Girl, when'd you go the first time? And yes, sugar tits, I am one of those people that believe that we never went to the moon, because I've done my research and it's out there. The evidence is out there.
Yes, you are out there on this one. I do agree.
We never went to the moon. Just like Katy Perry was never an astronaut because she never left here. And another thing.
That's true.
I went and looked at y'all's mission, what your path was going to be. Y'all ain't even landing on the daggum moon.
Yeah, that's not the mission.
Doing a drive-by. It's like having a tour bus that's going to go by the moon and say, if you look out the window to your right, there's the moon that we never landed on. But hey, what's one more distraction to take your attention away from what's going on in the world? Gotta love that theater. So y'all can go ahead and start dropping your tits in my comment section. I don't care. I said what I said. Love ya.
Well, we started with missiles and ended with rockets, and apparently she still doesn't believe we went to the moon in the first place. And somewhere in all that madness, Rahm Emanuel was the one making sense. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you for spending time. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, do a hype, all that jazz. It's good for the show. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.